What the hell is going on between the sheets up in my... She downstairs. Oh my God. If you text and ask her that, you'll make her day. Cause she been trying to get that song off forever. Keep it something by the Isley Brothers. Keep it moving, keep it rolling. T. What's the name of the Isley Brothers song? What's the name of that Isley Brothers song you be listening to? Jay, you know I'm not asking. Keep it flowing.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
That dude's so freaking sorry.
About to kick it off to get us underway.
Yeah, he hella sorry. That's why I started. Let's stop talking to me. Cause every time he talking all that junk, every time he play me, he always gets beat by 21.
Handoff from the gun. That'll be a game of 5 out to the.
I really like him with Georgia.
This is the kind of game.
Yeah, because he got purple everything.
Season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But
one of them got blow up, so keep it on.
Challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice. Palmer,
Whoa.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learned.
Dummy.
Fires the pass.
Dummy. Let's start it up. Let's start it up. I don't even know if I got my depth chart set. Let's start it up. There ain't no bang route. Let's start it up. Don't cry home field. Let's start it up. We had a neutral location. Let's start it up.
That is huge for their confidence.
Jay, what the heck was that, Jay?
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Interesting, Jay.
That issue of conference pride, keeping up, or proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it.
He shouldn't even got close to even getting that, to be honest.
It makes you want to beat them more.
That should have been a dot, because he got purple everything.
I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team,
purple everything thrown to a 50-50, he should have got that.
All off season. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to
I'm running the stock. You don't got to worry about me cheating.
Who you are as a team, how good your conference is.
They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
You don't got to worry about me. We running Georgia pro style football.
Well, to heck with being
That's all Clemson want to be is a baby Georgia.
Would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown.
Stop playing with me, boy. You ain't never beat me in a meaningful game. Shut up. Clemson is good. I didn't want Georgia. Y'all made me get Georgia. I didn't want Georgia.
Want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this.
Stop winning. To have to play me.
Kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out.
Gritty,
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
You be seeing that dude on TikTok that be playing the Road to Glory with his quarterback? Road to Glory with his quarterback he created on like a 45 overall team. That job be hilarious.
Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making.
Yeah, he should have got killed. Hold on. They had the wrong people out there. Gritty.
Go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown.
Bro, I'm going to end up leaving his team, but they too good. Bro, what was we thinking letting Ronnie get on his team?
Nice job by the defense with the pressure. Hit on the
He literally was an autopilot for 2 years. Bro, these dudes get immediate pressure. Gritty.
So much for the touchback. Here he comes. He gets a block. He's on the loose. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular.
Let's go, Clemson. You pushed around Auburn like that. They perfected Clemson's uniforms on this game, though.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They got it on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing.
He'll fumble soon.
Right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake.
I didn't know he was a senior, though. Why he go to the draft?
It's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts.
Nah, you holding the ball too long. You had 2 of them receivers. Your timing off.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety. Getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Clemson jumps to the line. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Trying to pick up the first.
Hey, boy, you should have known I was playing the sticks.
Get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
He wants to go deep. Fires into traffic.
All right, let me chill out. Yeah. Let me chill out. That was too much.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The give to the back. Not much he could do.
He won't. I'm telling you, he gonna fumble against his team.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponents. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their...
He tries to take the top off. Catch and stride inside the 15. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd.
I don't even know how you got that off. I wouldn't. That was a good throw.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
No, shut up.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Frazier. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe
ETN.
to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get loud.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
People talk about physical tackles all the time. That's how you deliver the boom. Lower your pads, run your feet, take that guy from him going forward to flat backwards on his back.
Dropping back, it's back. Unloads to the wideout. Fires and picked off.
If that was man, that would have went over his head. I ain't gonna lie.
The interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back
All right,
to his offense.
strike in.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Fighting off the defender. Across the 25, he's got room. Powers through. Touchdown, Clemson. He would not be denied.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second
That's
level,
fate.
but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And he made the extra point without problem. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Looking to throw on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They're going to run it. Finding an escape route. He's picked up 48 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires deep on the run. And he'll take it in. And
Georgia playbook, nice.
touchdown, Bulldogs.
And this offense gets on the board in the first pass.
Oh, I didn't know you was typing. Hey.
And I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense is out there in a good rhythm.
Don't patronize me.
Attack's going to be hard to stop.
And the extra point was good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's more. Not nearly as
And we
much
almost had a touchdown.
when he
Let's see.
brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more.
Snatches it on the right. And they are pushing the ball.
They got a middle linebacker that's like 94 speed. That was a good throw, though.
Tackle is finally made.
Hey, ran you down, boy. That was a real good throw.
Position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys.
Hey, I ain't never seen a corner guard the bang route perfectly.
Right now, and they've always believed in those guys out wide, and you know what? They usually come through for them.
Ooh.
Nice defensive play to get it
Okay.
there and knock it away.
Okay.
Football, you get to don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Looking to throw it again. Got the quick pass. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. And the Tigers are flying down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Discards a man. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. To the ground. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They tried to get the defense going the wrong way with the counter, but nothing doing.
Aggressive defense, attacking defense. You want to hit them with those counters, but it wasn't successful.
Are you kidding me? What the freak was that?
Touchdown, Tigers.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's perfect. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And we're all square as he sets to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them.
Sure hand's probably one of my favorite abilities on this game now.
Big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
On the run, it's Etienne. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
Seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah, the fans feel it.
Oh, he wants it all.
You're not the safety. You knew better. You know better than get on the safety rest me. You shot straight down. Can't be mad at nobody but yourself.
Weapons they have on the perimeter of the field, and you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out.
Both wings.
Stopped at the 15. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure.
All right, they trying to make this dude go crazy.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Got out of trouble and He's got his man. They make the stop, but
you guessing now. You definitely guessing.
And pick up a first down.
And when you're running the ball well, QBs love going to play action. You get the linebackers starting to suck up closer to the line of scrimmage. They're keying on those running backs, and it just makes pitch and catch so much easier for these quarterbacks and receivers.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He's looking to throw it. Get it out on the screen.
Come on, bro. You get some lucky stuff. You get some lucky stuff.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. He wants to throw. Coming after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Nice move. Creates some space.
Good play.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Gets it out quickly.
What kind of angle was that?
Takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Charlotte is just steamrolling its way.
Hey, but Clemson got a top 5 roster in this game.
Coming A lead that just keeps growing and growing. They're up by 21 over James Madison. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, it's Beck. He's going for a big play downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch.
Cheese! You moved to safety! Talk about some cheese!
Take it in, they couldn't get him on the ground.
Bruh, I just saved the play. I want you to see exactly what happened. Talk about some cheese.
Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead, you want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the pass.
Talk about some cheese.
Keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting.
Oh, let me go and see you this right now.
Point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He's going to bring it out from deep. I know he thinks he can house every.
Let me go back to this play right now.
As he stopped at the 14.
Ain't no freaking cheese.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
That was cheese.
Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, and they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
I mean, cover 4. That's the point.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Can't believe you just try to cheese me on that. Untouched tight end down the field.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time.
I feel like Jay Gunn's watching my stream.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football.
Don't know why I feel like that. I can just feel it.
He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The give from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking downfield, it's back. He finds his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
That is a really good-looking throw. You think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team.
If you had been on, that would have been snacks.
Really good serve.
Too bad you can't switch it. You forgot how to switch it.
Got it at the 34.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And a good
Still 14.
pick up there before the defense.
Still 14 to get off the ground.
They're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Motion from the offense. Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's got enough for the...
You say inside zones. I mean, what place can I run?
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard.
Oh, you said you called the play. That's all. I thought you were saying you running too many inside zones.
Where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to get to it.
Oh, you almost read it perfectly. I really threaded that one.
Completion on first down.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play. And
That was a good throw, though. That was a really good throw by me, though. I ain't gonna lie.
With the pressure, because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky.
Oh, come on, hold him.
Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Feeling some heat. He'll try to do it himself. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
Nah, I ain't got time to be playing from behind. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down.
No time to be playing from behind, buddy.
Get that one right down the middle. So after putting 3 on the board,
They just gave me 1.
they're ready to boot it away. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Not near.
I didn't know he was a freshman.
When he
Oh. I got a lap McConkey on my team, 95 speed. Yep.
zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about
He has speed, you the bro.
and all the stuff they do. It's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, that's him grabbing air. Oh, what a move. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 30.
I can't believe I just seen a jet sweep.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball. All of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
Yeah, right.
It's grinding spool. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Red pass hits
Come on, man.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The play action fake. Looking to scramble. He's got it and still on his feet. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down.
That was a good play.
It's so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Good play. I can't do nothing about that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted
What?
to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
First down here for the offense.
He been on the field the whole time.
They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's
I thought that was Brody
and
Tackle.
the defense had that one well covered. Just a short
Very
gain.
just wrong play.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field. It's back. Pressure coming. Makes his connection. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphrey. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Well, that's a huge completion on third down. And David, he was double covered. I mean, what do you do as a coordinator moving forward now trying to stop this guy from making plays?
I can't tell you how frustrating that is. I got 2 on him.
Bruh, I know you just see him throw that lineman.
Resources to stop this guy, and he's still making plays. You got to get more pressure on the quarterback. You got to disguise. You got to do something. But apparently, that guy you can't cover, even with 2.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw.
Oh no!
The target.
Yes, it should have been a touchdown. So you be grateful.
He looked as if he was going
It should have been a freaking touchdown. So you better be grateful.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
From the gun, the ground game.
This offensive line better figure out a plan.
Should have been a freaking touchdown.
It's tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem.
Dude was clueless out there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
So, you know, when he broke on that route, he had no business. No business.
Back to pass. It's back. They're bringing heat.
Oh, sir, no, you won't touch me.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd down, going up top. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. And they'll finally catch up.
What's the joke? We reading that field.
Chunk of yardage is picked up.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense.
And I've been in that field.
Safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown Bulldogs. They've got
What's the bailout?
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown.
Yeah, let's go first.
Point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys. But
When you beat the Georgia Bulldogs, you're going to feel a Bulldog.
But unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by 7 over the Pandas. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quick completion on the out. Smashes through the tackle. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to move it through the air.
Good play.
That's reeled in. It's Maffa.
Keep trying to catch you all setting up.
In the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Oh, he's going to try to...
No, sir. No, sir. Bruh!
Right inside the 10. Touchdown.
You keep bumping me out. Okay.
And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And he knocked
It was 7 people in here at one point.
Here in the 4th quarter. Coming down the stretch in the 4th,
Yeah.
and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Frazier.
Oh, man, come
I know
on.
he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions. And
this is going to be intercepted.
That was a blue beam.
And they'll close in on him after a good return.
That was a blue beam. He boxed a blue beam.
big time plays in big time games. It's the 4th quarter.
Wow.
It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job.
That was a blue.
Interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
Catch in the middle. It's Maffa.
I can't believe that.
Safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump them the football, let them make some catches.
Bruh, they just gifted you.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting
Wide open.
You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down.
Football today, you see so much more pass than you
Oh, they cheating.
stays aggressive.
Oh, they cheating.
Because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It's fourth down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game.
There better be no safety.
He's brought down, and this
I was about to say.
gets the ball back for its own. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just...
He's supposed to go in front of the line and break. You lucky they not running it right. You knew what time it was. That's a tunnel screen to him. You already knew.
Jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He run that right. That's a big play.
After that last completion, it's second down. The give to the tailback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this.
Oh, man. I ain't been clutching a minute.
And the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped. What a good job by that front.
I ain't been clutching a minute.
Create some lanes for their running back. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And they'll finally get him down.
That was a good game, E. They ain't over.
The tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's now up to 104.
It's when you beat the Georgia Bulldogs.
Put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. Open space at the 25.
Freak out of here. You're just about to go for 2 on me. I'm going to tell you that now.
The tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy.
You are not about to go for 2 on me.
Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just slip from that move after the catch on that last one.
UGA, 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 UGA.
A first down run in the red zone. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. Have to put that first down behind them. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game.
You know a field goal can tie the game right now. You have to at least give yourself a chance to do that. So I don't mind maybe taking some shots, but every time you drop back, you're risking taking a sack. You've got to dial up plays right now, I think, that are
perfect.
High percentage.
Everybody just calm down.
To at least give yourself an opportunity
3,
to push this game into
2, 1.
Timeout is called with just a
Good game, young chap. You'll never beat me in a game.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Blink.
Good! They win it as time expires on a walk-off field goal. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played today.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last breath.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Honey, come here. Honey, come here. Honey, come here. Honey, come here. That's my AirPod.